Hi, and welcome back to Wellness Wednesdays here at Spine and Rehab Specialists. I'm Earl Hayden, one of the physical therapists here, joined again by Chris McMillen. We're going to start a new series. A lot of our exercises and videos so far have been on how to prevent injuries. Now, that's not always possible. So what do you do once if you've had to have a surgery? So that's what we're going to start going into. Covering different exercises once you've had a surgery, and we'll start with the shoulder. Let's say if you had a rotator cuff surgery or repair. So we're going to show you 7 different exercises you can do just to get the ball rolling once you've had a rotator cuff repair. So the first exercise we're going to show you is called the shoulder pendulum. Now this one is often done incorrectly. We want to make sure that we're not actively swinging the arm too much because we just had a surgery. We want to protect that repair. So Chris has his arm supported on the table over here. The surgical side, that one's just kind of dangling there, and he's going to gently just kind of move his body, and the arm's just along for the ride. We're trying to keep everything here as relaxed as possible. So we can do side-to-side motions like this. We can also go going front to back. So again, just rocking the body front to back, and the arm's just along for the ride. So he's not doing an active swing, okay? So 20-30 repetitions should be good. We can even do circular motions, so just kind of moving the body around, and the arms just gently moving, okay? You should just feel like a nice little stretch right through here. Nothing really painful. Make the motions as big or small as whatever you can tolerate. The next exercise we're going to show, we've covered this a lot, but when you have these surgeries, there's not a lot you can really do with the shoulder, but one thing we could definitely harp on is being able to control how your shoulder blades move. So we're going to start with a simple scapular retraction. So Chris is just squeezing the shoulder blades back, trying not to shrug, okay? And we don't have to do long holds. We can do a brief pause, or if we want to really build up that endurance, we can do a good 5 to 10 second hold. We can do repetitions of that. And let's go ahead and turn a bit right there. And that's it. Everything's nice and relaxed, okay? And just getting a nice squeeze right over here. And the reason why we're going to harp on this is going to set us up for a bunch of other stretches, okay? And we're going to use that for a few other ones, such as towel slides, where we're using the wall. We're going to do the wall walk stretch, and also when we're doing the shoulder pulleys. Next exercise we're going to show you is the towel slide. It's called that because we're sliding a towel. We're not that creative with these names. So we're just putting a towel right over here under Chris's arm, and you have different options of how to do this. Number one, we could probably roll up that towel and kind of use your hand, just kind of grip that a little bit, okay? And with the other hand, you can place that on your wrist right over here to help guide the motion. So all Chris is going to do, we're going to lean forward with the body and just gently use that body to stretch out the arm. Now, we can hold that stretch anywhere between a good 10 to 30 seconds, okay? You want to let that discomfort be your guide. But if you really want to work that scapular motion again, what we can do is here, we can get a good squeeze between the shoulder blades before we reach, okay? And then, as you reach us forward, you can relax that squeeze and let that shoulder blade move around. So we're retraining how that shoulder blade moves. 5 to 10 repetitions of this should be good. Now we're going to show how to use the shoulder pulleys. So here we go. What we're going to do is we have two sides of this. Typically we have one cord in the front, one cord in the back. The surgical side is normally the one with the handle in the back, okay? You want to make sure the shoulder's right underneath that. So what Chris is going to do is he's going to pull down with the good side and just stretch up that arm. It's kind of letting, again, discomfort be your guide with that. Maybe holding that stretch for a good 10 repetitions. If having the arm outstretched like this is too much, we can start with the arm bent like this, and this will take some load off the shoulder, okay? And then gradually going up. Again, we can also work those scapular motions. So what you can do is squeeze the shoulder blades together, and then on the way up, as he's pulling, you can relax that squeeze and allow that to go up. And then on the way down, he can squeeze the shoulder blade back, okay? Anywhere between 20 and 30 reps, or you can just put a timer on and do this for 5 to 10 minutes, should be good. Next stretch we're going to show is just, we want to work on making sure we're not stuck in this position. We want to be able to open this up. So we're doing an external rotation stretch with this wooden dowel. This can also be done with a cane, PVC pipe, broom handle, whatever you have lying around. The main thing is the non-surgical side is doing all the work. So Chris is just gently pushing the hand out. Notice the arm is staying bent. He's not straightening out the elbow. It's staying in this position, okay? And this can be pretty uncomfortable. So again, let that discomfort be your guide. Don't torture yourself with this stuff. A good 15 or up to like 30-second holds should be good. 5 to 10 times should be all right. The last exercise we're going to show you is the wall walk. Now here we have a wall ladder for this. You don't necessarily need that. You can do this up against just any plain wall. So Chris has his fingers on here, his elbows bent, and he's going to use his fingertips and just walking up that ladder, letting the discomfort be the guide, okay? Once you get to that point where you feel a stretch, a little discomfort is what we're going for, you want to hold that position anywhere between, I don't know, like 5, 20-second holds. Typically use 10 seconds. Doesn't take a lot of repetitions for this, about 10 should be good. One way you can really finesse this as well is, again, using those scapular motions. So before going up, we can get a good squeeze between the shoulder blades. Then, as Chris is walking up, he's gonna relax that squeeze and let that shoulder blade naturally move up, okay? And if you feel like you need more stretch, if you're getting really high, you can walk yourself closer to the ladder. That way you can really get that stretch, right? Again, 5 to 10 times should be good. 5 to 30-second holds is normally pretty good. All right, and those are 7 different exercises you can use if you just had a rotator cuff repair. Now, if you have any more questions on that, make sure, one, check with us and we can guide you more along that. And make sure to join us tomorrow on our Thirsty for Knowledge Thursdays, where Harry and Anthony are gonna go over rotator cuffs and tears in more detail, and actually the surgeries, how those are performed, what are the ramifications of those, and different things to look out for, and more about how we can help you out with those here at Spine and Rehab Specialists.